What's going on, beautiful people? It is a wonderful Tuesday night. It's about 9:14. We're getting ready to go out in the garage and train a little bit of chest. Right now, hanging out with Rach. She's over here whipping up her dinner. I think she's got a big salmon bowl. Baby, you want to tell them about your salmon bowl real quick? You want to break down the ingredients for them?
Yes. So I cooked the salmon in the air fryer, which is a Ninja Crispy. And then I put cucumber and carrots on it. And rice. Let me show them the rice.
If you want to. She's gonna show y'all the rice. It's the sticky rice packets though. Oh, here you go.
Rice.
There it is.
I do like 2/3 of this.
Yeah.
In each one.
Yeah, so those little packs usually are like 200 grams of white rice per, and it's like the sticky white rice, so it's really, really good. Her salmon bowls are fire. One day we'll walk through like the whole thing. It's better when you guys see it up close. It's amazing though. But yeah, we got 10 grams of creatine, 20 grams of glutamine in here in this pre-workout. Then I also got this little thing of gummy bears that I'm gonna eat. But they've been smacking lately. I couldn't resist at the checkout at TJ Maxx. I don't know if you guys ever frequent TJ Maxx or not, but at the checkout at TJ Maxx, they have all these like candies, snack things, and these particular gummy bears looked amazing that day. So I had to grab them, and I just been popping like a handful like right before we go train. So we're gonna do that. Also guys, I don't know about y'all, man, but this might be a little bit petty, but I feel like if I say bless you and you sneezed and you heard me, like I need my thank you. I don't, like, that's crazy to me. It's like today somebody sneezed and I said bless you, and I know they heard me. So I said it again, like bless you, and then finally got like a thank you. But it's like, man, for a second it's like, man, I'll take that back, like unbless you, matter of fact. And like the same thing I feel like applies, like if you're driving and you let somebody into the lane, like especially peak traffic hours, I let you merge into the lane. I stop everybody behind me so you can merge into the lane, or so you can come out of like a parking lot into the roadway. Like I'm gonna need to see that hand go up through the window, like, you know, like appreciate your hand, like thank you. Like I need that, man. I feel like that's not too much to ask. All right guys, so we just finished up the pre and hanging with Rachel. I don't know why I call it pre-workout, because it doesn't actually have like any pre-workout or like traditional pre-workout attributes to it, but rocking out in the garage. Let's go ahead and let these doors up. Oh yeah. And I don't think I've done like a update to the garage in a while, so do a little update real quick. All right, so not much has changed over on this side. Still got our rack right there, adjustable benches right there. Then over here, Black Betty still right here. That's our side back squat press. This is updated. So I used to have the hammer incline press, but now I have the hammer wide press. I found out that this is like one of my favorites, man. I love this machine. It's been really, really, really good for me. I've been able to make a lot of progress on this machine, so been fantastic. And then right on the back side, which we'll use both of these today, we got the prime flat press there, and it actually inclines, so there's like 3 little spots I'll show you guys when we're training. And then back to this side, right beside the rack, we got our lat pull down and seated low row combo piece there. So our Sornex piece, and then right beside it, we got our leverage low row piece. It's our Sornex piece as well. Love to hit that guy single arm. And then got our dumbbell area in the back, mirror back there, and bookends have our cables for our cable crossover work, and then other just cable work. And then up top here on the 2 chest press machines, we have the Life Fitness Pec Deck. It's a old school version, man. I love this version. It is phenomenal. On the pec deck portion, these right here, there's no stoppers. So you can really get a nice contraction all the way in. Like your hands don't even have to touch if you don't want to. So it's a really good piece. And the rear delt fly on it feels amazing as well. And I think last time we were on the channel, I did have this piece, but this is our Cybex chest supporter row. Fits up in this nook perfectly. Sleeper piece, man. It is fantastic. It'll light you up, light you back up. And it's the prime piece. And on the other side of the prime, got our Magnum Fitness Preacher Curl. Got a little leg section back here. Prime Fitness, it's the plate loaded leg extension. And then we got the seated leg curl, leg extension combo from Sornex. And then amidst some of Mia's vehicles, we got our Cybex adduction piece right there. And then coming up back to the top, we got old blue. That's our Nautilus double shoulder. Fella smacks right there, puts it on you. That's the heaviest piece in the garage, man. That thing is incredibly heavy. And then we have the cardio and calves little nook up here. So got the stair stepper treadmill, and then the donkey calf. Shout out to my boy Jake, hooking me up with this. We had to move this in one night at like 2 a.m. So that was a lot of fun. It's heavy too, does not like to slide. So we had to inch that thing in here. But yeah, it's awesome as well. But yeah, that's a quick little update on the garage. And I'm gonna go grab some water, and then we're gonna get started training. We're gonna start off with our calf work tonight, and then we'll get into the chest work. And yeah, man, feeling great, feeling blessed. So this should be a good session. So I'm pretty excited to run it here at the house. It cooled off a good bit, which is great. We in South Carolina, so like earlier today it was like 100 degrees. No exaggeration, it was literally 100 degrees. So cooled off a good bit tonight, but I'm a heavy sweater, so we probably still gonna get some good sweating in. But yeah, man, let's get to this money. Okay, we're gonna get us like 1 or 2 little feeler warm-up sets here on the calves, and then we got 3 working sets tonight on the donkey calf here. Money. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first working set here. Foot positions. Money. Here we go. Stretch, contract, stretch, contract, stretch, contract. Really been able to make a lot of progress using this donkey calf. The stretch on this is really fantastic. And I feel like just because that weight is like in a straight line directly on the calf the whole time is really, really nice. But this in combination with the rotary calf that we use at the Met, I think has really gave me a lot of progress in the calf area. And then obviously just the consistency of just hammering them, you know, week after week after week after week. But these 2 pieces have been instrumental, man. So I feel like in about 3 or 4 years, you know, we might have decent calves, but definitely came up a little bit this past year. But we're gonna hop into this last set here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit in the stretch for 2 counts, and then we're gonna hold the peak contraction for 2 counts, and then we're gonna get as many reps with that particular scheme as possible, and then that'll finish us up on the calf raise work tonight. So let's get it, baby. Last set. Let's go, kid. Big calves. Big calves. Go to work here. Let's go. Be intentional with it. Sit in that stretch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. Yes, All right, so we wrapped up on the calf work. We're gonna get warmed up here on the pec deck. So we're gonna go 3 rounds here. I like to go 20 reps the first, then about 15 reps for the second, and the last one about 10 to 12 reps. And then that usually gets my chest in a good position to move into some pressing movements. I've been starting every single chest workout with this same little warm-up sequence, and it's been money. It really gets my chest into a good point to where it's primed. I can really have a good connection with it. So when I go into pressing, my triceps and my front delts don't take over, because for me, that is typically what will happen if I don't take the time to kind of work through priming my chest, making sure that the connection is there, making sure that I can drive through certain cues that work appropriately for me to grab pec as I press, as opposed to, the other two. So let's get nice and warmed up here. Here we go. 2, 3. Okay, last warm up here. Last warm up here. Stretch, contract. We want to visualize the striations across the pecs here. As I stretch and then I contract, make those fibers ripple, striate. Here we go, warming that pec up. Let's go. Stretch, contract, stretch, contract. All right, guys, so we finished getting warmed up on the pec deck, and now we're popping everything off with the working sets here on the prime piece. We're gonna get our second little feeler set here with 2 plates. We did 1 feeler set, 1 plate, and we'll get a little feel set with 2 plates. Just double down on tempo, hand placement with this piece, but phenomenal piece, man. And our next set after this will be our first working set. So we're gonna shoot for 3 working sets on this piece tonight, 2 heavier, and then on the 3rd set, we'll do a back off set and then try to just kind of rep that out. Might even do a drop set, we'll see. But let's grab this little feel set here with 2 plates and get rolling. Okay, kid, let's go. Good stretch, pecs. Yep. Control. Bap. 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 Press to pec. Boom. Press to pec. Boom. Press to pec. All right, guys, we just finished up with the feeler set. We're gonna throw these little sleeves on. So I got 2 pairs of elbow sleeves that I'll use for my working sets on any of the pressing movements. This pair are by Gas. They're like these little like flexible knit type of sleeves. I really like these. They don't take up a lot of surface area on the arm, so they're nice to use from time to time. I have another pair that are like neoprene from Gym Reapers that I really like those as well. But sometimes those just take up so much surface area on the arm. So every now and then I'll switch back over and use my little Gas ones here. They're pretty nice, and they go on a tad bit easier than the Gym Reaper ones, but they're kind of low key. But I like them. I tweaked my elbow a good while back doing some crazy stuff on barbell skull crushers. And ever since then, I've just used elbow sleeves on the working sets for any of my pressing movements, just as an extra measure. Because gotta remember, man, your greatest ability is availability when it comes to training and progressing. So, you know, do everything that I can to keep myself available to keep training. But all right, about to rock into this first set here. Hey, let's go, kid. Easy money. Press through pec every time. Press through pec every time. Let's get it. Okay. Yeah, let's go, boy. All right, guys, before we knock out this back off set, I wanted to show you guys something that if you come across this piece that will kind of work out to your favor. So instead of like trying to grip on these handles like out here, what has been really, really good for me is I'll just put the meaty portion of my palm like right here on the little bend of each of these handles. So other side, I put my palm on like the meaty portion of this, and then let that weight rest on the outsides of my palms, because this machine converges really, really nicely, meaning that as you press, those two handles come up closer together. So it gives you an even stronger connection through the chest, or at least it has for me. And then also that bench actually moves. There's 3 positions. I don't know if you guys, I don't even know if I can show you, but there's 3 positions that it can go to. So you can get a bit of an incline on there. So that little knob right there, adjust it a couple of positions. So I put it on the middle setting, and it's a really, really nice feel. Okay, we got this back off set. So we dropped from 3 plates to 2 1/4. First 2 sets, we were able to get 3 plates for, I think we got 11 reps and then 10 reps. So we're gonna try to rock 2 plates and 1/4, see how many we can get. Main thing is just making sure we keep that tempo appropriate, keep that tension on the pecs, press through pec here, and stay in control. Even as the reps start to slow down a little bit, we still stay in control and make sure we keep tension on pec, keep pec, press through pec, even as it slows down. So we just already start visualizing that before it even happens now. So once we get to it, it's like, I've been waiting for this. I've already seen it happen, man. I know what to do here. Not gonna panic. We're gonna stay right where we need to, keep that tension right on the muscle group that we want to, and then we're gonna dominate this set. Okay, let's go, kid. Easy money. Right. Yup. Let's go. Booyah. Oh, baby. That's nice. That's nice. There, boy. That's nice. Likes that. I wanted a few more reps, but that felt like it was where it needed to be. Like that. Oh yeah. Oh baby. We're on that wide chest now. I've been loving this machine, man. It's so sick. The contraction on this for me is out of this world, because these handles converge together so well. And I just basically hold all that weight on the outer portion, this fatter portion of my palm, and then just put that pressure. Like I just kind of orient my wrist just ever so slightly so that pressure is right through that portion of the palm. And as I press away, the contraction up through my chest is wicked on this, man. So I love this machine. But we're gonna grab our first little feeler set here. We got 3 biscuits on here. And then we're gonna work tonight with 4 biscuits and a dime, and for 2 sets. And then our 3rd set, we're gonna hit a drop set. So we'll go 4 plates, 3 plates, 2 plates, make some good money there. But here we go, let's get our feeler here. Okay, kid, let's go. Good tempo here. Control, yep, right there. Let's go, stretch, contract, stretch, contract, stretch. Time to make some money. First set coming up, baby. First set. First set. Let's go, kid. Let's go, kid. Come on. Come on, AG. Let's go. My weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 80. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Nothing but a little bit of work. Okay, last set here, man. We got a drop set. We got 4 biscuits on each side. We took the dimes off. The first set, got 9 reps. Came back the second set, got 8.2. So wanted double digits on both of those, like bad. But anyway, we're gonna make up for it here on this drop set. We're gonna go to work, man. We got 4 plates, then we go 3 plates, then we go 2 plates. And we're gonna make sure that the execution is surgical. And the effort, like always, is up in the Himalayas. Let's go. Big chest, say G. Solid. Okay, finish up on the drop set on the wide chest there. Moving back to the pec deck. Now we got our working sets here. Pretty much just take each of these to failure, or to form failure, I should say. And looking for, I like to get at least like 12 to 15 reps here on the pec deck. But yeah, first set coming up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, last set here, man. I feel like my second set, I got a little foot fidgety, so we got our feet in a good position here. So once we get this weight unracked and we start rolling, then we would just want to imagine that everything below that top abdomen does not exist. So we're trying to purely focus on stretch and a contraction of the pecs. Stretch and a contraction of the pecs. Contraction of my pecs is what moves the weight. I'm light through the hands and I squeeze and contract. I visualize the striations happening in my chest. As I contract and that weight moves up, I'm in control of it. The tempo is nice and smooth. The tension is right where I want it and I don't let up on it. Even when it starts to get tough, the rep might slow down, but I'm not shifting to bring anything else into play to make it easier. It's straight pecs the whole time. Let's get it, AG. Last set. Man, that jumped on me out of nowhere right there, cuz. That's it for the pec. We're gonna hit these cable crossovers now. All right, so we finishing this session up on the cable crossovers here. We got 3 sets, about 15 repetitions. I like to go with a stagger stance. And once I get my stance set, same as the last set on the pec deck, I try to imagine that nothing below my top abdomen exists. And we're staying grounded right there. Only thing that moves is pecs. That's the goal, that's what we're thinking, that's what we're visualizing as we go through each repetition. And I'm not gonna collapse at the spine to try to touch my hands, nor am I gonna collapse at the elbows to try to touch my hands. It's contraction of my pecs that allow my hands to touch for that tactile reference of a completed rep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, last set of the session here. We're gonna try to rock 15 reps, even if I gotta put a little body English on these last few here. We're gonna get these few. Come on, boy. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for chest and calves. All right, guys, so we made it back in from training out in the garage. Gonna knock down this post-training meal. We got 100 grams of cream of rice, which we're gonna go with the bowl of gains. Got the brownie batter flavor. And I'm not supposed to, but I'm gonna put a little bit of peanut butter on this bowl. I'm super hungry. And then we got 65 grams of whey isolate. We did the chocolate peanut butter from Evogen, the Isojet. This is a great flavor, by the way, but it is not the top flavor at the moment for me. Top flavor is going to be the red velvet cake. So if you're a red velvet cake fan, you gotta go scoop this red velvet cake from Evogen. If you happen to do so, Just make sure you use my code. It's my last name, GOODE. It'll save you a little bit of money and it'll help support us a little bit. Plus, it's fantastic protein, man. So try that out. But we're gonna put some water in this rapid kettle, heat it up, get our cream of rice weighed up, and then we got our, let's see, we got our Ninja Creamy Cup over here as well. But just so that I can like time it up right, I usually like to do the bowl of gains all the way through first, pop it in the microwave, and then I'll start this on the first cycle. Plus it helps the sides kind of not be as frozen on the side, so I don't have to scrape it with a knife as much. But that's kind of a little sequence we got.